It's very light and fluffy. If I actually pick it up right now, you can see how fluffy it really is right in through my hands. It's, especially with the wind blowing, it's just blowing around everywhere, which is going to cause some drifts for some of those snow measurements too, so that's what you want to watch out for. But the cold temperatures too are really not messing around right now. I am all bundled up, and it's still freezing out there. That wind chill too. It doesn't take much of a breeze to really feel how cold it is out here, but the snowbanks are pretty huge. I'm just right outside the studio, and you can actually see how tall the snowbanks really are just next to me. Some of the cars are still pretty buried, and it's just really snowy out here and cold. It feels like a January day out here for sure, but we do have that snow coming a little bit later on, as you were saying, and we'll track that too later on. Let's toss it over to reporter Nick Antonakis. What's it like over there in Springfield?
Yeah, Alexa, more the same here in Springfield. Obviously, Chris was saying earlier we have around 16 inches here in Springfield. We're at the DPW, and you were talking about the cars being buried. With that 16 inches of snow on the ground, that's already enough of a challenge. But after some plows go by, check out this van right here. The snowbank itself comes all the way up to past my waist. So when you're dealing with stuff like this morning, you could be in for a lot more time if you absolutely need to go somewhere. That being said, unless if you need to travel, don't go anywhere today. But if you do, you're definitely going to want to leave yourself some extra time to try and clear out your car that's buried in all of this snow. But in talking about transportation, there are a couple things to consider. First off, a truck ban is in effect by the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. They announced yesterday that truck travel restrictions on interstate highways, including box trucks, tractor trailers, tandem trucks, special permit trucks, all of those that are traveling on interstate highways will be restricted from traveling on roadways. That's going to last until today at noon. Trucks that are delivering food, fuel, and medical supplies are not a part of that ban. But regardless, those other trucks will not be allowed on the roads today. So for anybody who's traveling on the roads, whether it be in a truck or not, leave extra room for those plows to do their job. Again, if you don't have to hit the road, don't. In terms of parking bans, there are plenty in place. Head to our website, wwlp.com, to get the latest on the parking ban situation in your town or city in Western Massachusetts. And overall, just staying out of the way of those cleaning crews that are doing all of the hard work here on snowy days like today to try and get those roads clear and safe for people who need to travel places today. Working for you live in Springfield, Nick Antonakis, 22 News.